Thank you for watching Virginia This Morning live on CBS 6. CBS 6 is proud to be a sponsor of a special presentation on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, coming up this Monday, January 17th at 9 a.m. Jessica recently got a preview.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day, celebrated every year the third Monday in January. Virginia Union University is very proud of their upcoming Community Leaders Celebration that not only reflects on Dr. King's legacy, but recognizes his impact locally and globally, and with leaders right here in Central Virginia. Joining us to share the details, Dr. Hakim Lucas, president of Virginia Union University, along with Darius Johnson, vice president of employee engagement with Dominion Energy. It's wonderful to see both of you.
Wonderful to see you.
This is a really exciting time of year. Let's get right into it. We worked with the team from Virginia Union University last year, Dr. Lucas, ahead of this Community Leaders Celebration. Again, it returns this year. You're doing it in a slightly different format like last year, so we're getting used to this. There'll be a special broadcast right here on CBS 6 on Monday. Let's talk about making the decision to maintain this virtually again this year.
Well, first of all, good morning to everyone and to our Dominion partners and CBS 6 partners and everyone. We're excited to be in the community's homes again. What we learned from last year's experience is that innovation and creativity leads to increased outcomes. And so once again, we're continuing our creative strategy and innovation, and excited to be in the millions of homes this year that we just couldn't fit into a hotel, banquet hall, or even on our campus. More and more people need to hear the message of love, hope, prosperity, and community building of Dr. King, and need to be exposed to the legacy. So no better way to do it than the use of our partnership with CBS 6, and we hope that we will continue to do this for at least 10 more years.
This really is such an incredible event for the community, but as you said, it was a celebration in a ballroom. Now it's on a platform where you're able to reach that broader audience, Dr. Lucas. Let's talk about the relevance of Dr. King's legacy today, and of course we appreciate this each and every day, but it's more pertinent than ever.
Well, what we understand is that this time period that we're in, particularly in America and in our Commonwealth, is about everybody standing up together to show ways in which we can build diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice. There's no better leader, I believe, in this space than a historically Black college and university. Historically Black colleges and universities, as my friend, president of Virginia State University, Dr. Makola Abdullah would say, is the first diversity, equity, and inclusion and injustice project for the United States since 1865. And so Virginia Union University stands in this place since 157, Virginia Union stands in this place for 157 years in the Commonwealth, and really is trying through the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. to show how education is not only about our commitment to intellectual pursuits, but also the building of character, and showing how character and education come together to create opportunities for this beloved community to reside and to thrive. What does that mean? It means that corporate partners, it means that social justice partners, it means that nonprofits, for-profits, community leaders from all across the Commonwealth can come together, talk about our issues, talk about what we want to do to make things better, and recommit ourselves to the pursuits of the common good.
And Dr. Lucas, individuals are being recognized, individuals and organizations being recognized as honorees. Before we get to that, let's talk with Darius Johnson from Dominion Energy as one of those corporate sponsors. Darius, why is it so important to Dominion Energy to continue the support of this incredible event?
Well, again, good morning and thanks for having me. So for Dominion Energy, our vision is to be the most sustainable energy company in the country. And helping communities thrive is a really big part of that. And so that commitment extends to everyone in the community. Also, Dominion Energy's core value of ethics embodies our core belief that everyone has a right to be treated with dignity, fairness, and respect, and that everyone has a duty to treat others the same way. And we believe that Dr. King's actions spoke in that vein, and we believe that our actions speak loud as well. And as an example, we've supported the cause of social justice for many years. In fact, in 2020, we made a $5 million commitment to support groups doing the work of social justice and community rebuilding in the states where we do business. And we also have a long and fruitful association with Virginia Union University, where our Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Diane Leopold, sits on the board, and where both of my parents graduated in the class of 1967. Had to get that in there. But over the years, Virginia Union has graduated student leaders who have gone on to shape the evolution of the civil rights movement, along with many other institutions, along with many other rather important professions and industries. So simply put, we view as Dominion Energy, we view Virginia Union University as an institutional cornerstone on the front lines of addressing inequity through the work of educating the next generation of leaders, and by galvanizing the community to fight against injustice wherever it exists. So we've always been proud to support Virginia Union University and this event, recognizing the importance that it has within our community.
A crucially important celebration happening on Monday, the 44th Annual Community Leaders Celebration with Virginia Union University, recognizing the work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It was wonderful talking with both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. The 44th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Community Leaders Celebration coming up on January 17th. That's Monday. You can watch it live right here on CBS 6, recognizing all those honorees. That's beginning at 9 a.m. For more information, visit the show website early this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM.
That's a great interview, Jessica. I think it's wonderful to have good community partners that kind of come together for events like this. And, you know, we talk about putting dollars, you know, they say the saying is put money where your mouth is. So I think Dominion stepping up and creating awareness and recognition, I think it's just something super important in the community.
Darius, you know, spoke about that, of course, and they've been longtime supporters and partners for this event. It is so important. I grabbed my computer, that's why it's balancing here. I wanted to go back through and talk through some of the categories that they're recognizing for the breakfast. Health equity in our community, social justice, faith, arts and culture, education, all of those pillars, economic justice, and of course, the MLK Beloved Community Legacy Award too. So there's so many different categories that are recognizing some really key organizations and individuals doing such incredible work here in the community. That's why this event, 44 years, so popular. And it's really a testament to that they are able to, not able to, but they have really prevailed in keeping this going in spite of.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing too is that we think about a lot of new things that have come on, and awareness is great, and you know, these last few years have heightened awareness around these issues. But then you go back and go, hey, we've been here, you know, as you said, going on 44 years. So I think continuing to have that awareness and putting it at the forefront, as well as continuing to expand things like this. And I think when you have partners like Dominion, you know, involved, it's easy to get it done. So
Dr. Lucas, so enthusiastic. And I just have to tell you an aside. So Darius came on for that interview, and I noticed immediately his tie was in complete keeping with Dominion Energy. So then Dr. Lucas came on. His tie was in complete keeping with Virginia Union University. First thing those two gentlemen talked about was, I like your tie. So they were really great, truly just great friendship between the two of them and support for that incredible event. And
well, the other thing I like is the fact that, you know, with Virginia Union, my nephew, who should be and better be in class right now, is now attending Virginia University. So it definitely was nice to come in and see this.
Absolutely. Well, we'll remind you that that special broadcast takes place Monday morning at 9 a.m. here in place of Virginia this morning on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's going to be fantastic. Be sure to tune in. We'll be right back after a quick break.